Hello everybody. Today we are going to start with a new reading lesson, but we are going to stay in the same theme that we have explained the week before, which is endangered species. First of all, we are going to just remember what do we mean by endangered species or endangered animals. We have said before that when an animal is endangered, it means it might extinct or disappear soon because there is not enough of it, or the number of these animals or plants around the world is very few or very little because of many different actions that human beings are doing, such as hunting or poaching, because of natural disasters. Sometimes these animals are dying because of wars, because of deforestation. Some animals are losing their habitats and therefore they are dying. Maybe sometimes because of pollution, like we said last week about the polar bear, in which it's losing its habitat due to global warming. First of all, we are going to start with the vocabulary words, and we're going to explain them together, of course. These sentences contain, and every sentence there is a vocabulary word. So if you read the sentence, you might find the meaning of the word through context. So read the following sentences to find out the meanings of the underlined words through context. The first word that we have is endangered. The sea turtle is an endangered species due to pollution of the seas and water areas. Of course, you all now know what we mean by endangered because we have explained this last week also. And it means when an animal or plant is threatened to disappear, threatened in its existence. Abundance. One quality our team possessed in abundance was the fighting spirit. Possessed in abundance, it means they had. When I say possessed, it means I had. I possess a red car, it means I have a red car. One quality our team possessed in abundance was this fighting spirit. So they had it in abundance. So we can connect these two words and we can tell that having something in abundance, and they are saying one quality, something good. So having something is in abundance means having something in a huge amount or high level. Temper. Every person must learn how to control his temper so that he doesn't get mad easily. If we said when someone loses his temper, he is getting mad easily. So this way, I can tell that maybe a temper is when someone gets mad easily. So try to connect the ideas. Habitat. Some animals are in danger because their native habitat is being destroyed. Their native habitat, it means their real place, a place where they live, their habitat. Powerful. The elephant grinds its food with its powerful molars. Powerful molars, it means strong, very it has power. Yeah. Shrinking. She purposely made the dress larger to allow for shrinking. When it was washed, as she was sure it would become smaller. If you look at the word smaller and allow for shrinking, these two words show that when something shrinks, it means it becomes smaller in size. Here are the meanings of the words. Endangered, used to describe animals and plants that may soon disappear from the world because there are very few little alive. Abundance, a lot of something. Temper, when a person has a temper, they become angry very easily. Habitat, the natural environment in which an animal or plant usually live. Powerful, having a lot of power to control people and events. Shrinking, becoming smaller or less. Let's now start with our reading lesson, and this is the essential questions. How are some animal species become extinct? And this is the question, this is the thing that I talked at the beginning of the lecture when I said that because of poaching, because of hunting, it means hunting animals for their skin or for their fur or for their trunks and so on. And as I said, natural disasters which are leading to the death of many humans and animals as well. Deforestation, global warming, pollution, marine pollution, which is leading to the death of many sea animals, and so on. These are many reasons that why animals are becoming endangered or might become extinct. Read the following text, which talks about some extinct animals, then answer the questions that follow. Let's read first the title, which is Gone Forever. When you read the title, you can directly realize that this text is talking about some animals which are gone forever, animals which really disappeared, yani they will not come back. They disappeared. So this text is going to tell us about animals who have gone forever and they will not come back. Let's start with the first paragraph. A snow leopard roars in the high mountains of Asia. So the first paragraph is talking about the snow leopard. This is the snow leopard, the picture that you can see. A black rhinoceros gallops across the plains of Africa. A grizzly bear hunts for fish in a North American river. A mother blue whale and her calf glide through the deep waters of the ocean. So every one of these animals has a different habitat. One of them lives in Asia, the other lives in Africa, the other lives in a river, next to a river, let's say, and the blue whale lives in the ocean. So every one of them has a different habitat, but as well, they are all extinct. Let's see why. All of these animals share the earth with us. They fascinate us with their beauty, their grace, and their speed. So every one of these animals has a certain characteristic, has a certain feature. Some animals are very beautiful, some animals are very fast, some animals are very strong, and so on. We love observing their behavior and learning more about their habitats. But just loving them is not enough. So it's not just enough to love a certain animal, you have to protect this animal. All of these animals are endangered. Many of them have died, and without special care, they may someday disappear from the earth. Why is it important to care for animals like these? Let's see. Now you might ask yourself, for example, who cares if an animal dies? Who cares if a grizzly bear disappears from Earth? Who cares if the rhinoceros disappears? Who cares if the blue whale disappears? But this has a relation with the food cycle around in the world on Earth. So let's see. One reason is to protect the balance of life. See? Of life on Earth. Another reason is the beauty of the animals themselves. These animals are really beautiful. They're nice. So that's why we have to protect these animals for many different reasons. Each species of animals is special. So every animal around the world has something special. Even if this animal is a wild animal, a pet, any kind of animal, every animal is special in something. Once it is gone, it is gone forever. You cannot get this animal again. Africa was once filled with an abundance, a large amount, a huge amount of wild animals. But that is changing fast. So now everything is becoming different. One of these animals is the black rhinoceros, the one that you saw its picture in the previous slide. Lives on the plains of Africa. On the plains of Africa. It has very poor eyesight and a very bad temper. This animal has a some features. Some of these features is that it has a very poor eyesight. He cannot see well, and he has a very bad temper. It means he gets annoyed and angry quickly. Even though the black rhino is powerful, it's strong and can be dangerous, its strength can't always help it to escape the hunters. So even though this animal is a very strong animal, a powerful animal, an animal that has a bad temper, but he cannot escape the hunters every time. Some people think that the rhino's horn has magical powers. That's why they hunt it, and many hunters. It means these people, the hunters, are killing this black rhino to get its horn, because some people has certain beliefs that its horn has magical powers, or might be a good omen. Kill rhinos, some and many hunters kill rhinos for their valuable horns, so their horns are very expensive. This has caused the black rhino to be placed on the endangered species list. And this list is the list that we talked about the week before, um, in which many animals were placed into on this list, and after that they become extinct. The elephant seems to represent all that is strong and wild in Africa because of its large size, of course. It once had no natural enemies, but is now endangered, killed for its ivory tusks. So even these, we mean by its tusks, these, the white ones. So even the elephants are being killed and hunted for their ivory tusks, because also these are expensive. Some people use them to decorate for decoration and so on. The fastest land animal, with the cheetah. This is the cheetah. It's such a beautiful animal. Also lives in Africa. It too is becoming extinct as people take over more and more of the land that is the cheetah's natural habitat. So also the cheetah is being hunted for its fur, for its skin first, and second, people are taking the parts of its land, of their habitat. That's why they are losing their habitats. They are dying. Imagine Africa without the powerful rhino, the gentle, intelligent elephant, or the lightning quick cheetah. Once they are gone forever. Whenever people are careless about the land, there are endangered species. Grizzly bears like to wander great distances. Also, grizzly bears are kind of birds like to wander or to walk for very long distances. Each bear needs up to 1,500 square miles of territory to call its homeland. So these kinds of bears need huge distances or huge lands in order to call its homeland, yani as habitats. Today, because forests have been cleared to make room for people, the grizzly's habitat is shrinking and the grizzly is disappearing. It joins other endangered North American animals such as the red wolf and the American crocodile. This is the American crocodile. This kind of animal is also endangered. Here we have some exercises like these sentences are false, we have to correct them. A snow leopard roars in the mountains of Africa, and this is wrong. The snow leopard doesn't live in Africa. The rhinoceros has sharp eyesight, and this is wrong. As we said, it has a weak eyesight. The elephant is the fastest land animal, and this is of course wrong. It's the cheetah. Which of the following is a statement and which is a statement of fact and which is a statement of an opinion? We love observing animals. We love, since we used دغري, the word love, it means this is an opinion. So we love, this is an opinion. Each bear needs up to 1,500 square miles. I told you before, when we use numbers, it means this is as this is a fact. Animals fascinate us. Fascinate us. This is also a feeling. They might not fascinate me, they might fascinate you. So this is also an opinion. The black rhinos lives on the plains of Africa, and this is correct. This is a fact. We have to find some words similar in meanings to these underlined words, and as you can see, the answers are here. And of course, the pronoun reference. So we have the answers here. Gallops, fascinate, escape, valuable, and wonder, and all the pronouns reference also.